I don't know if I want to. But I know we will.
Yeah.
Because we review movies. Whether we like them or hate them, we're going to go see it.
Yeah, we're going to go see them. So that's what we do, is review movies. I command thee down to my kingdom.
How stupid is this?
Hello, this is a quick movie review. Starring the My-77 and SNES Hunter. Well, here we go again. LOL.
Cloud Atlas. Movie review.
This is the Cloud Atlas Sextet?
I doubt there's more than a handful of copies in all of North America.
But I know it. I know it.
That's it. The music from my dream.
There are whole movements I wrote imagining us meeting again and again in different lives, in different ages.
I can't explain it, but I knew when I opened that door,
A powerful deja vu ran through my bones.
So we saw the movie Cloud Atlas. As you can tell, we're in a different setting because there's only so many showings that they have, so it's pretty late to do a review, so we decided to have a lunch review, and...
So the movie was really... wasn't as confusing as reviewers were saying that it was. It's just you have to basically keep your thinking cap on, and you can't go in there tired or anything. You have to really, be in it. You have to, or you're gonna miss something, even though there's lots of filler.
Yeah.
But who's in it?
Tom Hanks, Halle Berry,
Jim Sturgis, Sturgis, whatever his name is. From 21 movie.
So the movie takes place in the future.
And the past.
In the future past.
And the past future.
And the past of so many years ago.
So basically you have so many stories going on in the movie, and it's all wrapped into one. So it goes from, the past to the future, back to the past to the future, and true, like they say in the future.
Oh yeah, and there's also a present one.
In a present.
Yeah, which in the present one, Tom Hanks plays a character. You don't really see, you only see that character that he plays in the present one for like a short time, because I guess his character does something that gets him put away.
Well, he plays like 5 to 7 different roles in it, something like that.
Yeah. So
same with Halle Berry.
Yeah, and so the one that he is in the future, that character is kind of a throwaway one because you don't see him throughout the movie. But then the other ones have some kind of connection with each other. Like whether it could be them in the future or the past, or they could be something related to something. They have some kind of connection. What did you think of it?
Well, it was basically all about reincarnation, and you have to keep that in mind throughout the whole movie, because whatever happens maybe in the past will affect what's going on in the future. I did think that there was some filler in the movie that could have been cut out. This movie was 2 hours and 45 minutes. Going late at night, that kind of makes you a little tired. Did you have any bathroom breaks?
I think I had a dose. The reason I had 2 because I had to use the restroom, but also I wanted to check my phone to see what time it was.
Yeah.
Because I'm like, okay, how much longer do I have in the movie? And I'm like, okay, 1 hour and 45 minutes. And I check again, and like, what hour?
Yeah. So you're going to be sitting there for a while. But I thought it was okay. The stories were fun to, to watch and connect, characters to other characters. Yeah. There's some questionable parts of the movie, like the tattoo that you'll see, and, who has the tattoo on them and how it connects them to other characters in the movie. You'll probably question that. Maybe you won't.
Yeah, if you're a real big believer in birthmarks, then I guess you'll see a connection, but...
Yeah. It's not epic. it's not an epic movie like I've been reading online that they some people think that it was going to be, you know, super epic, you know, movie of the year kind of thing, and it's not.
Yeah, it was super long.
Super long.
I thought it was a good movie. Like, I like the stories. Again, stuff that could cut out the filler. But I mean, to follow along each story, I could still remember what happened in the past story, so I wasn't sitting there thinking, "Oh wait, what happened there before?" When they go back to that one. So that wasn't the confusing part. The confusing part was, why did they have so many types where you could end it, and they didn't end it?
Yeah, they just kept wanting to keep it going.
Yeah, because you're sitting there going, like, you're like, "Oh, it's almost over," but then you hear them say, "We got to get the ship," and you're like, "What? You got to get the ship? Wait, this is not the ending?" Because you can't just say, "We got to get the ship," and then end the movie. So it's like, you got to go get the ship, and you're like, "Are you kidding me?"
So yeah, put your thinking cap on if you go see this movie because you're gonna need it. You can't just go in like you're gonna watch, you know, whatever, Resident
Jim
Evil
Jones.
6 maybe.
Yeah.
I don't know. You don't really need to think that hard on that one.
Yeah.
But would you recommend going to see this movie in the theater, or would you wait for it, or would you see it at all?
I kind of recommend people to go see it in the theater, sort of, but I kind of recommend people wait for DVD or Blu-ray because you can actually pause it, go do something else, go use the restroom, read a book, read the book, and then go back to it, and not have to sit there, or you can rewind it and go, "Hey, that's VHS," or click back, and you can sit there and go, "Okay, what was that?" And you go back and look at that instead of sitting there going, "Projectionist, can you pause it? I gotta use the restroom." So I recommend probably DVD.
Yeah, me too. Wait for the DVD or Blu-ray or whatever, but
Yeah, it was a good movie. It's just
it was okay. It was
to be
good.
able to get most of the parts, you would need to kind of like go back to something or kind of rewatch it or something. But to rewatch it again, you'd have to pause it because like 2 hours and 45 minutes is a long time to sit through a movie.
That is fucking long.
Um,
Almost too long. Because like we said before, there's lots of filler that they could have cut out. It's almost like they just added stuff in because they could. They wanted to make it that epic feel, you know. It wasn't. They did add a lot of stuff from the Matrix in there. You'll see Hugo Weaving, I think his name is. The Sentinel cop that was in Matrix. He almost looks like he's a time traveler guy.
like,
that
like
goes
he's
around.
going through and trying to take stuff out, and I guess the Wakabi brothers, however you pronounce their name, liked the book, they liked the script, and they said, "Hey, we'll do it, but we gotta add this part, and we gotta add this guy. It's kind of our thing. It's kind of what we're known for." And so that's what it kind of seemed like when those people were in there. Oh yeah, and also look out for the makeup and the facial stuff. Sometimes, you know, Tom Hanks looks different and stuff, and sometimes it's just, again, Tom Hanks and a nose. Sorry, Tom.
And just because, you know, you put makeup on doesn't make you look Oriental or Asian. Actually, I should say Asian, but just because you put it on doesn't mean you actually look like it. So when you go through the movie, you're going to see you're going to see Hugo Weaving or whatever his name is, and you're going to be like, okay, that's him, but he almost looks like a Klingon from Star Trek. He doesn't look Asian. But you just kind of have to go with it because that's what they're doing. And they do that with Jim Sturgis and everybody else basically in the movie.
Yeah.
They make them all different ethnicities. I would wait to go see the movie, or wait to get it on Blu-ray as well, as the My 77 said. Stars, I'd probably give it a strong 2.5. And that's,
I'd be a little more generous to say a 3.
yeah.
Probably close to a 3.5, maybe. That's if, like, maybe if I saw it again on Blu-ray, not in theaters, you know, I might, you know, have a little better. But I like the thing. It's just, I mean, they need to find an editor who can just go like this. Okay, take that out, take that out, take that out.
Yeah.
You're like, yeah. I'm not reading the book. I'm watching the movie.
Right.
So.
And 2.5 for me because I felt a little bored in it. There was some action towards the middle of the movie. Towards the end, I'm more of an action kind of. I like to watch action movies, but it was sort of. a little slow for me in the beginning towards the middle, and I'm not a fan of that at all. But acting wise, it was good. Makeup wasn't good.
No.
And
They need to, get the makeup guy probably was decent, but they just looked like they said, okay, let's put a lot on. They didn't add finishing touches, I guess.
so, wait to see it on Blu-ray. It's not you don't need to go see it in a theater. So, Cloud Atlas.
If you like what we do, then like and subscribe below. Till next time, true.
You smell like a toot in there? Actually, yeah.